What is going on, YouTube? It's Sankey and we are back with another one. Alright, so in this drop I'm coming at you with a couple of plays to pick up next week in the markets, but before I get the show on the road, I'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. So the weekend has arrived, and even though the markets are closed today, you guys know I eat, breathe and sleep these stocks. Always got my eye on the ball to ensure our family is always leveling up. Now if you guys are looking to build out quality portfolios and are striving to hit that millionaire status, this is the drop for you. You guys know preparation is everything. So if you guys are looking to be sharpshooters with me in these markets next week, it all depends on what we do days before the markets are even open. So that's why I want to bring a couple of plays to your attention ahead of Monday morning's opening bell in the stock market. Now you guys know I'm ready. So if you're ready, let's get this show on the road. You know what time it is. Let's get ready for our first one. So we are kicking things off right with this one. That's GRWG, ticker symbol GRWG, currently standing $43. Now this play's come around full circle. Last time we spoke about them, they're trading at support. They moved up a bit. Now the train's come back to the station to pick up passengers. Now this is an attention grabbing play, no matter what angle you look at it, from a financial point of view or their business moves. Now we know this play is in a rapid expansion mode right now. That's why we love this play around here. I've got a business update for you guys landed just the other day. They're now expanding into Mississippi in the medical industry. So as every week goes by, this play continues to level up. But if you check the performance on the last day or even on the last week, it tells a different picture. Now guys, it must be real foggy down in Wall Street right now for the investors not to see this one. But you guys know that's just an opportunity for us to pick this one up on the cheap before they make their climb. Now, that's not to mention the 8 or 9 acquisitions they've already made this year. That's not factored into that share price. So hopefully you guys can see the potential in this play. In fact, I've got a challenge for you guys. Try and find me a growth play out there in the market that's made 8 or 9 acquisitions this year alone already, showing the same level as momentum as GRWG. Now, this is the type of play, this quality, that's going to get our family to that millionaire status. Not these plays that you guys see on stock boards that are there for 24 hours, because the difference between those types of plays and this play is that once this play breaks out, they're going to have sticking power because the fundamentals here are strong. Now, if there's anything you guys take away from what I'm saying, let it be this. This is the play that you're not going to see covered by all different YouTubers all over the internet. This is an under radar play, and often these are the best types of plays. Now, to give you guys an example, take a Lovesac, take a Hire Car, 2 of our channel plays that I put you guys on earlier this week. Check their performance over the last month, compare that to the rest of the growth plays that are out there in the market. Now, I want to let you guys know, not every play is on the same level when it comes to my conviction in the play. There is levels to this. So as you can see, I've got 100 shares in the clip on this one. So let this be an indication that there's no shadow of a doubt that this is one of my high conviction plays that I'm putting on your radar. Now let's look at the charts on this one. They're doing exactly as we want them to do. Consolidating right now, obeying their support, that's key. And if we take a look under the hood, they're showing that rising support, that slanted upward support that I teach you guys. That's a strong sign when it comes to the technicals. Now we know this one's got strong resistance around that $55 mark, but in this type of market condition, none of these growth plays are going to be allowed to break out. But once the dust settles, they will make their climb into the 50s, into the 60s, and it's onwards and upwards for our play. So as I say, this one's ready to be picked up in the markets next week at this price. And those of you who are not already in this play, you guys got to be open-minded, march the different beats often in these markets to hit success. Let's keep it moving. Now the next one I've got for you, that's SLM Corporation, ticker symbol SLM, currently standing $19. This is another play I want to bring back to your attention ahead of next week's trading in the markets. This is our student loan provider, a leader in their field, owning over 50% market share. Now we like those leaders in the portfolio. Those are the ones who are doing it the best. Now, I'll talk to you guys about their financials. It was an obvious crush from our play, but there's a couple of key highlights that I'm going to put on your radar because this one has a clear path for continued movement upwards. Firstly, this is off the back of their stock repurchasing program. Now, most of the plays in your portfolio are actually doing the inverse. They're issuing shares. That's causing that stock price to come down temporarily. This play is actually buying back shares, which is giving some upwards momentum to that stock price. Now, they're still sitting on heaps of cash to continue that share buying process as we continue through the year. So as I say, that should give that stock price upwards momentum. Not only that, this one's going to benefit from the reopened economy. You guys want to start thinking wisely now, because we know a lot of plays benefited from the pandemic, but we're now transitioning out of that into the next phase, reopening. So you want to ensure these plays benefit from that as well. And as we transition into a reopened economy, more colleges are going to be opened up. That means loan uptake is going to increase, benefiting our play. So this one's got several catalysts to keep it moving. Alright guys, so those are the plays I want to bring to your attention and give you the strategy to go with, so you guys are set and ready to crush next week with me in these markets. Let's talk about how we can level up as investors. Now, I'll talk to you guys about selling the rip. This is when you see momentum in the play, you see it running up, you identify that, then you use that as an opportunity to take profits out at that higher level. Now, what do I mean by a play running up? That's any movement 10% or more in a day on a play. So I want to let you guys know we're going to be pulling this maneuver over the next couple of days and weeks, because we know right now the market is volatile and the market is consolidating, and we have got the technicals under lock. So we can use this as an opportunity to get into these plays near support, like a grow generation, run them up, whether that's at 10-15%, net out those short-term gains before the market takes them away from you. Now, I don't want you guys to feel any way about selling out of your position or selling out of your plays once you're in the green, because once you're in the green, you've beaten the market and it's there for the taking. So I'll let you guys know we can use this as a way to make some short-term gains along the way. And the way we're going to do this is we're always going to have our long-term position within these plays. So my grow generation, my 100 shares are staying set and locked. I might add in another 25, run them up, take out that 10-15% on the way up. So this way is to just continuously win in these markets each and every week. So if you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. Now, this question comes from Angie. Says, as a newbie, I'm afraid I've made 2 big mistakes and now I need your advice, please. I opened up my account with $6,000. I invested over $2,000 into clean energy fuels. I bought almost 200 at $12.80. It was hitting in the 14s at the time. Do you think it will go back up? Also bought 3 shares of Coinbase for over $300. It was consistently hitting $3.30 at the time I bought. So I've got about 3,500 tied into these two and over 2,000 stuck into Pinterest. I bought 26 shares at $77.25 a couple of weeks ago. I'm trying to day trade and I'm doing horrible because I keep buying and the stocks drop. Help, please. So let's dive into this one. So first up, I appreciate you for sending this in. It's going to help a lot of people out. And you guys know I do my best on the daily to help you guys level up in this game. So you mentioned you made a couple of mistakes, and I do that because this is only short term. Medium, long term, you will hit success with these plays. But I want to highlight a couple of things that I teach you guys that weren't applied in this situation. So first up, you guys know I'll give you the entry prices on these plays, and that is to get you guys in at one of the cheapest prices possible given the current market condition. And this is me looking at its trading pattern and analyzing that. So that's why I gave you guys grow generation today, and I didn't put them on your radar yesterday or day before because they were higher and I knew they had potential to come back down closer to that support line, getting you a much better entry. Now, all of these plays that you mentioned, they're above the entry prices I've given you. Second up, I always teach you guys nibble at these plays. So grab some stock, don't go all in on any one trade. And in this situation, it looks like you've kind of loaded up on these plays and not nibbled at them. So I don't know how much dry powder you're working with at the moment, but what I'll do is going forward, if you do have dry powder and you've got a diversified portfolio, these aren't just the only 3 plays you have in your portfolio, what I'll do is I'll average down on these plays. You have the opportunity there. Also, if you aren't diversified, these are the only 3 plays you have in your portfolio, I'll say add some more plays to your portfolio, get that diversification. That's the move going forward. But rest assured, these are quality plays and they will come true in the medium or long term. So that wraps things up. Now, if you'd like to help out the channel, do hit the like button. And if you're new, join the movement by hitting that subscribe. Also, check out the link down below to the Patreon. Come and join our team over at the Discord. Now, as we progress through the weekend, you guys know I'm coming with the heat to ensure you guys are prepped, ready to crush next week in the markets with me. So I'll catch you on the next one.